I was spending so much time online watching other people live their life rather than living my own life. And you see people your age accomplish really amazing things, and then you begin to compare yourself to their lives, and you wonder why yours isn't as exciting as theirs. And it makes you feel like you're a spectator in other people's life rather than living your own life. I realized that, and it felt very frustrating, because you realize that your life was literally passing by you and you weren't making the most out of it. I was just watching other people live their life rather than making my own life the best it can be. And the lifestyles they portray on social media, it's very curated and not realistic. This was secretly hurting me a lot, and when I realized, I decided to take action and then detox from social media, and now I'm living my own life, and I'm not spending time on the internet watching other people live their lives. And yeah, it's one of the best choices I made in my entire life. People in the past didn't have this problem because the internet is still like a very new thing, and yeah, in the past people were way more social, and now everyone's seeking comfort in their own homes and just watching the screen all day, which is very sad, because eventually they're gonna regret it, and they're gonna be like, I wish I spent more time like hanging out with friends in person and doing meaningful things rather than just watching a bunch of random stuff. When I realized this, I started detoxing from the internet, and I set boundaries on how long I spent on the internet, and I cut out some parts of social media entirely, so I don't spend time watching like fake stuff or things like that. I just spend time on the internet for like learning or like watching educational videos or some stuff like that. Another thing that happens by watching other like social media a lot is that your dopamine levels will be like very high, because you're getting all this stimulation from like other people and like all that stuff, and then when you detox from it, it's gonna feel very mundane and boring, which is why like a lot of people feel so like hooked onto their screens, because the real world is much less like exciting compared to the digital world. So when I decided to reduce social media, it felt very hard, and that just means that it will take a lot of time for me to adjust. So when people stop watching their screens, their life feels very mundane, which is very sad, because that's the result of watching so much like stimulating content on the internet. This is why I really encourage you to stop spending so much time online watching videos that are like so stimulating to the brain, because it's rewiring your brain and you don't even realize it. So in the beginning when I stopped, I felt a lot of pull to go back, but eventually through practice that feeling goes away. And so yeah, I limited time spent watching social media, and I replaced those with other things, such as like spending time with friends, or like doing productive things like reading or writing or going for walks outside. Those things feel so much more fun than just watching a screen all day, and it's like so much more like freeing and relaxing, because it's like the social media is just all noise, and then when you actually go outside or like just do something even on your own, it feels so much more like calm and peaceful, which is like such a good feeling to have. So yeah, I replaced watching with doing actions, such as like going to the gym and going for walks. So that's something you can do as well to try reduce how much time you spend online. And the thing is, this is like a very like difficult transition to make. So at the start you will feel a lot of like you'll feel a lot of resistance, and to that I just say you should just focus on like in small little steps, and then over time it will make a big difference. So little steps matter more in the long run than just trying to like flat out reduce it. And so if you're watching this and you feel like you're stuck in the same loop, then just know you're not alone, and you have the power to change that. So yeah, try some of the stuff I mentioned, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Comment down below something, and yeah, that's gonna be the end for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.